Hey everybody, it's August 1st. I am at the warehouse. As you guys can hear, we have air conditioning now in the garage and the shed. So that should help things go, help us get some work done, more auctions, more stuff sorted. Sorry I'm a little raggy. It's supposed to be pretty stormy out soon, so we were moving some furniture around outside. But I wanted to give you guys, I'm actually going to make two videos today. This one will be dropped probably Wednesday or Thursday, maybe even Friday. I just kind of want to show you guys sourcing ways. I have a lot of people ask me, like, how come you find so much stuff? Well, I pay really well, apparently. Some people say I pay more than I should, but I feel like being fair to people, and I kind of try to gauge my audience to where I'm leaving room on the table for my buyer, but I'm also paying enough to keep getting stuff brought to me. So I'm going to give you guys just a quick rundown of what we'll say. Everybody's calling them your picker or your guy. Mine happens to be a girl. So, and I know that you watch the channel once in a while, so thank you for, picking up some cool stuff. I am my audience and, my subscribers, thank you too. So let's get into it. Okay, so we picked up some vinyl, some records. So there's a nice little, group of vintage rock records and stuff like that. I don't know a lot about records. I do know that, like, I grew up listening to, like, the Beach Boys. What is this? Let 'Em Run Wild and California Girls. Yes, Smokey Robinson, The Heartbeats, Stonewall Jackson, Martha and the Vandrells, the Marvelettes, the Monkees. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. The Everly Brothers, the Marvelettes again, Ike and Tina Turner, Tom Jones. So some pretty neat stuff. There's even, like, this is cool. Listen, The Snow is Falling by Yoko Ono. But look at that. The record itself is green. See? Green. So that's kind of cool. I've been buying some records from them. I don't make a ton. My goal is generally to double up what I spend, and then you guys can make the end money because you're doing most of the work. Got a nice little box of older records here. Kool and the Gang, American Breed, Darlene Love. So we had some nice records. I got this awesome, you guys remember Kmart? In the comments below, let me know how many of you have ever been into a Kmart. Before Walmart, back in the day, Kmart was the thing. And this is a new old stock Kodak Electrolyte 10. And here is a Kodak Color and another. This is an Ansco Light 110. Very similar cameras. She did bring me a few postcards. You guys have been buying some postcards that I've been getting from her lately. This one's really awesome. It's like a real photo postcard of sugarcane fields from 1910. Real photo postcard of the Maramie Springs. The water wheel, really nice. Very early, 1906. Again, real photo. So some real neat postcards. I like some of the funny saying cards. So there's some cute Christmas cards. Let's see. So we'll bring these to the auction. This will probably be one, maybe two lots. Whenever you get out west, the earlier the better in real photo postcards. That one's in Washington State, so that's really awesome. This one is a Ferry in Tacoma. So real photo postcards, RPPC, if you guys are doing research on eBay, just so that you can learn, it's a bolo. Some RPPCs bring really good money. So always look out for those when you're out at yard sales or estate sales. My other video that you guys will see that I'm going to do today is I have an entire carload from a guy that was going to have a yard sale. I met him out at the flea market. His father had regretfully passed, and he's a military guy, and I really appreciate that, and like to honor the people who served. And I told him, like, hey, look, I'll come out and take a look before you go through the trouble of having your yard sale if you want it. And so he's kind of back and forth. He's selling the property and trying to empty it out. And so he called me. He got back from Pennsylvania down here to North Carolina. Super great guy, really nice. I went to his house, or his dad's house, and picked up a nice group of stuff. So he had a bunch of it ready for me when I got there. His dad was very passionate about trains and things like that, so I tried to do my best to be fair, but where I could bring it to you guys or sell it on the flip. I did offer it out as a flip deal without unloading it out of my car yesterday, because I picked it up yesterday. Or no, I picked it up Saturday afternoon, sorry. The days all kind of run together to me. So there's some really nice postcards here. I'm not going to show you all of them. There was a nice bag with some miscellaneous stuff in it. This is supposed to be a really good perfume. It is Moon and Stars, or Sun and Stars. And then there's some other old perfumes and perfume bottles in there. That was pretty neat. We're going to bring that to auction because I don't know a lot about that stuff. There was this cool bag of smalls, this old Cinderella watch in the package. Maybe we're going to keep the magnifying glass. What do you guys think? Near, far. We might keep that for the auction. So then there was like a bunch of littles, little airplane pencil sharpener and some Remington cartridges and all kinds of stuff like that down in there. Oop, sorry. Some keepsake ornaments. This is the Coca-Cola bear. Another Coca-Cola bear. There's a pair of Mickey Mouse. What do you say, Mickey? And Bugs Bunny bow tie. Another keepsake ornament. So we're going to bring those. Look at these, the old Norelco blades. Hayek Felt playing cards. Those are kind of cool. A lot of collectors out there for playing cards. Here is a 4-pocket binder for baseball cards with an unopened pack of cards inside. I wonder if they're all like signed like that. I don't know. This is a nice early deck of cards for auction bridge. Cool. Another deck of cards and your tie and stuff. So some pretty neat stuff there. The exciting stuff is going to be coming in just a second, guys. I didn't go through this. She had a whole little showcase full of smalls, and so she wanted to keep the showcase, but I bought all of the little stuff. Michael Jackson pins, lots of little medallions and pin backs and advertising pieces. 31 convention in Atlantic City in 1978. That's cool. International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. There's some jewelry, some buttons, some little, like, these are probably 10 karat gold pins. Just a lot of interesting items that I thought you guys might like. Motorcycle pins. There's a little tiny pocket knife. A war memorial. So a lot of stuff. I probably will split this into 2 lots and just do 2 lots. Look at that. Battery advertisement. There's a brooch. A few little costume jewelry pieces. A big old eagle with a W on it. I'm not sure what this is for. If somebody knows what this is for, comment below. Let me know. Okay, well, let me show you what I was most excited about and what I paid the most for. I did get a few other photo postcards. But let me show you guys. This was exciting to me. I'll try to go my least favorite to the most favorite, just to kind of give you guys an idea. This will be coming to auction. You know, she goes to estate sales and markets and yard sales, and she picks up stuff. So always look for those people that are looking to flip. Even if you're out at yard sales and you start seeing the same people over and over again, talk to them a little bit. Ask them, you know, what they do with the stuff. If they're a reseller, if they're a wholesaler, if maybe they'll flip stuff to you. If they hit yard sales one day and you don't, it'd be nice if they bring you the stuff and you see it, and be fair with them. I find being fair with people and, you know, explaining like, hey, I'm going to get $10 for this, I can give you 4 or 5, is a lot better than going, well, I don't know what it's worth, when you know you're going to get 10 for it, and going, oh, I'll give you 50 cents or $1. People are inherently smart, and it only takes 1 or 2 bad deals for them to find somebody new to sell to. So you always want to be fair. Like I said, my goal is generally just to double up. I kind of pay what I think that we're going to start at and hope that we go up from there. If we don't, then I at least break even. Some basketball and other miscellaneous stuff in here. Some good cards, some good players. But here's what's really exciting. Let's get into the big binders. Okay. This is my favorite binder. So all 50s and 60s cards, you can see like they had higher numbers on them that they weren't worth wherever she got them at. But it's nice to have stuff like this to complete sets and you know, fill people's personal collections. Some people collect just the Phillies or just the Dodgers or the Mets or the Yankees, so they just buy cards from those teams. There are some, you know, minor stars. I did see a couple of names that I did know. A bunch of 68 tops there. There's some 57, 59s in here. So there's some really, really cool stuff. So got that album. And then this album is all vintage football. So we'll probably split these into a couple lots in the auction. I paid up for these albums just because it's getting harder and harder to find vintage cards. I see new stuff everywhere, so I just think that whenever I get vintage stuff, I'd rather buy vintage, especially 60s, early 70s, and older. So hope you guys enjoy this video, because this stuff can come to auction this week. Comment below if you guys are interested. The other videos should be coming out today, tonight, or early tomorrow morning. This one should come out on Friday for the following week of auctions. Hope you guys enjoy. Again, you know, find people in your area that do buy and sell, and see if you can start working with them. Network. That's how you find deals, and you get people to bring you stuff, and treat them fair. Okay, thanks guys. Hope you enjoy this. See you later.